Hello, everybody. This is Sadie again, and today we're going to be talking about fit for kingdom living in your soul. And the question is it possible to have perfect peace? And so, as I think and consider that, there was a time where I didn't have perfect peace, but I can say with a surety today, in this present moment, I have perfect peace, and we're going to talk about that. If you didn't know that your soul is in three parts, it's your mind, your will, and your emotions. And we're going to talk about the portion of the soul today of the mind. So let's get to our scripture. The scripture is in Isaiah chapter 26, verse 3, and it says, "You will keep in perfect peace all who trust in you, all whose thoughts are fixed on you." So many people are looking for peace. Many people are looking for tranquility. They're looking for this woosah moment. Everybody has this thing that they're looking for that's going to give them peace. And I learned through the reading of the scriptures that perfect peace only comes from God. And this scripture breaks out two different categories. It's who you're putting your trust in and what your mind is fixed on. So if you consider right now at this moment, who are you trusting in? And it could be a variety of things. You could be trusting in yourself, your own abilities, your own gifts and talents. You can be trusting in a spouse or a partner. You can be trusting in your riches, your wealth, your retirement plan, the government. You can be trusting in things, your job, career, or business. So there's a list of things that you can trust in. But we will learn shortly in another verse that these things only provide temporary peace. Temporary peace. So, because people fail you, things fail you, nothing lasts forever. So, our trust in these things is only temporary. There's only one that is forever, and that is God. So, let's look at the second portion where it says, whose thoughts are fixed on you, meaning on him. So, where are your thoughts? What are you thinking on? Are you thinking on that problem? Are you thinking on that struggle? Are you thinking on how you're going to make ends meet next? Are you thinking on that situation or that family member where there is a division, there's not a solid relationship? Are you thinking on the sickness that maybe a family member is going through or in, even right now? Where are your thoughts? Because again, if you want perfect peace, you have to shift your thoughts on God. You have to shift your trust to God. So that's where the perfect peace comes from. And if your thoughts and your trust are in anything else other than God, then your peace is going to be temporary because people fail you and things will fail you. And nothing lasts forever except for God. So let's look at that other scripture. The other scripture is in John 14:27. And it says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. Not as the world give I to you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid." So here we have another clear example that peace doesn't come from us. It doesn't come from things or other people. Peace only comes from God. And if we want peace, He left it here for us. He's given it to you freely if you would just receive it. So we don't have to let our hearts be troubled. We don't have to be afraid. It doesn't matter what is going on around you. Whatever hardship you may be facing, and I face some hardships. The beginning of this year has been crazy. Been sick. My husband been sick. 13 days. He's never sick. Hardly. I can count on one hand how many times he's been sick. And he was sick. But where was my thoughts during that time? Where was my trust? It was on God. That's where my trust was. That's where my perfect peace comes in. So for you today, if you find yourself in the middle of a situation, in the middle of trials, tribulation, a storm, chaos, whatever it may be, I encourage you to trust in God. I encourage you to take your thoughts and fix it upon Him and ask Him for that perfect peace because He left it here for you to receive, and to walk in. I pray that you have been blessed. I pray that going forward from today onward, that you will take your trust and keep it in God, and that you will fix your mind on Him when trouble comes. And when there isn't any trouble, always have your mind fixed on God, because that's where your perfect peace is going to come from. So until next time, I hope to see you again, Lord's willing, and be blessed.